Mumbai, Christian Eminent Academy Indore, and Shri Cloth Market Girls Commerce College Indore. Association with World Virtual Conference Frame, sponsored by World Federation of Science and Technology, International Research Guidance Federation, IRGF. Dr. Saurabh Jain, sir, the pillar of the RFI. He is a very optimistic person. He is a president of WFST California and chairman of RFI. And now I would like to request our chairman, Dr. Saurabh Jain, sir, to deliver your few words to us. Please, Dr. Saurabh Jain, sir.
Thank you,
Uh,
Dr. Prakasni, madam. First of all, I would like to congratulate all organizers, Dr. KG Mittal College, Dr. Subhasini Are, madam, Principal Dr. Rajesh Vyasji, Christian Eminent College, Indore, Sri Cloth Market Girls College, Indore, Dr. Mangal Mishra ji, Director, Bisist School, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Mahendra Gadolia ji, Research Foundation of India Vice President Dr. Ashok Kumar Gupta ji, Dr. Priyadarshini Agnihotri, South North Region President Research Foundation of India, Dr. Rajesh Sharma ji, National Convener Research Foundation of India, Professor Ajay Jain ji, President Central Board of India Research Foundation of India, Honorable Speaker, dignitaries, participants, and core committee member, thanks to Women Cell Core Committee. As we know very well, we are in queue for listening our honorable speaker speech for particularly NAAC accreditation day 5. So also I would like to thanks and congratulate our supporters, Symbiosis University, Dr. Sanjay Kumar ji, Dr. Asa Sukla Madam, Vice Chancellor, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar University, Maho, Dr. M.K. Kalodia ji. Welcome to Research Foundation of India, Professor, Vice Chancellor, SKDU University, Hanmangarh, Dr. Dinesh Juneza ji, Chairman, SKDU University, and Honorable Speaker. So, as we are going to be announced again new NAAC accreditation process program soon by Research Foundation of India. So thank you very much and welcome Dr. Ashok Kumar Gupta ji, Vice President Research Foundation of India. Over to you, Dr. Prakashni Tiwari, madam. Thank you.
Ji. Thank you so much, Saurabh sir. Respected Dr. Ashok Gupta sir is our South Asia Board President and Vice President RFI, and I request to respected Ashok Gupta sir to give us some knowledge. Please, respected Gupta sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Hello, everyone. This is Professor Dr. Ashok Kumar Gupta. Presently, I am in Boston, USA. Best wishes for your good health and happiness. Thanks for inviting me to this faculty development program on NAAC. As we know, there are 7 criteria of assessment procedures. So we have gone through the 4 criteria till now. Today, we will be discussing about criterion 5, that is student support and progression. The student support and progression have mainly 3 parts: student mentoring and support, student progression, and student participation and activities. It is said that students are customers for any institute. The management is not paying the salary, but the students are paying through their fees. Our alumni are the brand ambassador of our university or institute to convince other students to take admission further. And it is also known to us that your most unhappy students are your greatest source of improvement. So we should take care of the student, and the same philosophy is being taken over here for NAAC accreditation. Thank you very much for organizing this wonderful event. Uh, I request to all participants that your queries are welcome at info@researchfoundationofindia.com. Please mention your contact details while submitting your views. Your feedback is input to the improvement for RFI. Again, it is requested to mute your audio and video when the speaker is presenting the session. And please do not share your screen in between. I'd like to thank the team RFI and Srimati KG Mittal College of Arts and Commerce and other organizations for this wonderful event. My sincere thanks to all organizers, all participants, Team RFI, and knowledgeable dignitaries. Thanks again. Over to you. Thank you.
प्रकाशनी मैम प्लीज अनम्यूट योर माइक, प्लीज अनम्यूट योर माइक मैम। मैम स्क्रीन रोटेट कीजिए मैम, आपकी स्क्रीन रोटेट कीजिए, आपका फेस ठीक नहीं आ रहा।
अब ठीक है सर?
हाँ स्क्रीन रोटेट कर लीजिए मैम, आप वर्टिकल है हॉरिजॉन्टल।
हाँ सर अब ठीक है?
प्रकाशनी मैम अब ठीक है।
ठीक है मैम।
ओके मैम, ओके ओके ओके, कंटिन्यू मैम, कंटिन्यू प्लीज कंटिन्यू। थैंक यू।
जी सर, जी सर। Now it's my honor to introduce our today's guest, Mr. M.K. Dakolia, sir, President, Vice Chancellor, Sri Kushal Das, University, Hanumangarh. About to University, SKD Group of Institutions, Hanumangarh, which promises to serve students with valuable quality education. SKD groups of institutions affiliated to Maharaja Ganga Singh University, Bikaner, which is the spread our 63-acre in a peaceful environment. Whole SKD Institute is managed by Guru Govind Singh Charitable Trust. Sri Kushal Das University is the growing step of SKD groups of institutions. The goal of Sri Kushal Das University is to deliver academic excellence, quality education, skilled people, and a job ready candidates. As the climate is a changing severely day by day, physical fitness has taken primary place in academic learning also. SKD University provides yoga, scout and guide along with military training and physical fitness to make a student stress and physical fitness. As SKD University believes the modern area on academic and degree knowledge is not sufficient for survival, but one should be fit and active also win the race. I request to respected Dr. M.K. Kadolia sir to give us some knowledge. Kadolia sir, please.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes sir, yes sir.
Thank you, Dr. Prakashini. First of all, I am thankful to the President of Research Foundation of India, Dr. Saurabh Jain, for giving me the opportunity to speak all the learned participants in this webinar. Research Foundation of India has done a wonderful job in organizing this webinar because most of the private institutions and universities find it difficult to go through the NAAC accreditation process, and because you are explaining each criterion involved in the self-assessed report each day, and today we have reached at the fifth criterion, that is student support and progression. I am also thankful to the charitable trust president Dr. Babulal Juneja and my chairperson Dr. Dinesh Juneja for giving me this opportunity to speak to all of you. The topic of student progression is very, very important because we all are sitting here only to support the students. And when a student finishes the plus two education, and first of all, when he or she enters the university premises, he is afraid of the new environment because in school and university, the environments are totally different. So it is the duty of all the university administrators to acquaint the new entrant about the university functioning, about the university departments, and about other functioning of the processes of the department, faculty, etc. So it is better that first of all, as suggested by UGC, we organize the induction program of 2 to 3 days and introduce all the key functionaries to him so that they can be acquainted, and whatever fear the newcomer student has in mind, whether it is a undergraduate student or a postgraduate student, he becomes acquainted to all the departments of the university, library, other disciplines, rules, examination department, other departments. So 2 to 3 days we should devote to this and acquaint him about all the rules and regulations of the university so that whenever he takes any step, he is knowing about the rules, regulations, and the procedure to go ahead. Then we should also look at the student support services in the form of the student assistance, because students are coming whether from the poor families or rich families or any other type of the social organization, it's a backward caste or any other caste or higher caste. So it is the duty of the key functionary of the university to let them acquaint that the caste-based discrimination is not allowed at the university level, and they have to follow such rules where they are not called by their caste but by their names. So it is very, very important to acquaint themselves. And also, if the student is poor and is a meritorious student, no student should be left out because of the lack of money or because he doesn't have the money to pay the university fees. So in that case, we should tell him that what are the free ships and scholarships and other types of facilities, loan, etc., are available to him so that he can acquaint themselves. And if he wish to apply for the scholarship, he may apply for the scholarship. So it is very important that we provide him the scholarships, etc., so we can reduce the dropout rates. Because you know that already the number of students who are motivated to go for the higher education is limited. And we wish that whosoever has joined the university should not leave the university because of the lack of the funds. So we should support him in this way. And also, what is important for the NAAC accreditation is that we keep the record. Generally what happens that most of the universities are doing a lot of works in the area of student support services, but they are not aware whether we should keep the record and how we can present our good practices, etc. So what is important in this particular area for the NAAC accreditation is the self-study report, because we are submitting our self-study report, and now with the revised rules, National Accreditation Assessment and Accreditation Council Bangalore has revised the rules since April 2017. And in this revised rules, the manual interference has been reduced, and other things that have been introduced here is that all the technologically enabled services, so whatever services, whatever informations we are giving, we are informing in the form of self-study report, and then the self-study report is also supported by the students. So the student satisfaction survey is also done by the accreditation council, whether what the stakeholders, who are the important stakeholders, they think about the university. We may give them the facility. If the students are not satisfied, then also it is not very useful. So student satisfaction survey is done, and also that capture the data and valuation verification, that they call DVV. So they capture the data from this, and then they give the accreditation. So in the student support services, all such support which makes their education, which makes their studies, which makes their learning helpful in the campus and at the outside the campus, all the activities should be closely watched and they should be recorded, so that when we fill up the self-study report, we have the enough data for that. Then what is important at the campus, that the new student should not feel or fear of the ragging, etc. So UGC has also strictly banned the ragging. We should constitute a strict anti-ragging cell and inform the students that ragging is strictly prohibited, and the whole area, whole campus is watched by the CCTV progression, CCTV cameras, and then if any student is found taking ragging, he should be taken to the task. So the fear of the new students can be removed from this. And also, if any student has a grievance, then he should know where to go for a grievance. There must be a well-defined grievance redressal mechanism for that, so that the student can go to that particular authority, and there must be a time-bound frame that one authority, whether it is a registrar or vice chancellor or dean, faculty, or a head of the department, in how many days they will solve the problem of the students, and if the problem is not solved at one level, how he can approach at the another level. So that is very, very important in this particular area. So all these areas are very important of the student support services, library services and other such services, so they can take up their studies to the satisfactory level. Then at last, I would like to say that placement is also very, very important. And after placement, the contact with the students, that is the alumni association, is also very important, that where our students are working, where they have been selected, in which competitive exam they have been selected, where they are giving their interview, and how many students which we have taught have gone to the administrative services, IAS, RAS, and other such competitive examinations. All such data helps in filling the NAAC questionnaire. So it is very important that we keep the record, we keep our students satisfied, so that we can have a very good score, particularly in this fifth criterion of the student support services. I think I have taken already much time. I'm again thankful to all the participants. I'm thankful to the organizers for giving me this opportunity. Thank you. Thank you all. Over to you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Uh, our name feel very proud to take an opportunity to introduce our honorable guest of the day, Dr. S.M. Anas Iqbal, sir. Is a postgraduate in a doctoral in a commerce from Aligarh Muslim University. He served as an economic consultant as a planning commissions Government of India, New Delhi. Dr. Iqbal is a author of more 60 socio-economics papers and articles in national reputed journals and magazines. He is a freelance writer of many leading newspapers like Amar Ujala, Dainik Jagran, Hindustan Times, and Jansatta. It's Dr. Iqbal has also experience of administrative work and hold various administrative positions at various departments. He is a specialized in a financial management, global business law, international economics. He was an active participant in a youth festival organized by ALU and held the host of program coordinator at AMU. He worked with International Institute of Foreign Trade and Research, and Medicap's Institute of Techno Management, Indore. Presently, he is a he served as director as a Vishisht School of Management, Indore. Dr. Iqbal is approved doctoral guide in a field of commerce and management at a DAVV Indore. He has attended so many national and international conferences, seminars, and workshops in India and abroad. Dr. Iqbal is also author of 18 books. Dr. Iqbal also awarded many national scholarships like Research Fellowship from Indian Counseling for Social Science Researches, Ministry of HRD, Government of India. Indian Solidarity Council has conferred him Bharat Vidya Shiromani Award. He is also recipient of Bharat Garv Eminent Educationist Award and Rashtriya Shiksha Samman. He is also associate as a member Association of Indian Management Scholars, All India Commerce Association, Madhya Pradesh, Economic Association, Confederation of Indian Industries, National Entrepreneurship, National Network, Indian Administrative Reforms, Council of AMU Old Boys Association, Indore. He is member of Advisory Board, International Journal of Research in Management, Science and Technology, and member of Editorial Board, International Journal of Law Education. Social of Sports Studies. He also delivered lectures as a resource person of many UGC sponsored workshops. Dr. Iqbal has also participated in many panel discussion in socio-economic issue at NDTV, Profit, DD News, and ETV. Now, welcome to Sir Anas Iqbal sir. I would like to request Anas Iqbal sir to say few words. Sir, please.
I'm audible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
First of all, thanks to Dr. Prakashini Madam for generous and very long introductions. A very good evening to one and all. Dr. M.K. Gadolia sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Shri Kushal Das University, Hanumangarh. Dr. Sangeeta Gate ma'am, session expert from Gujarat. Dr. Saurabh Jain, Chairman of RFI. Dr. Ashok Gupta sir. My very old friend, ever cherished and always self-motivated academician, Professor Ajay Jain. First of all, I extend gratitude and thanks to entire RFI team, especially Professor Ajay Jain, for inviting me to be part of this very important FDP on NAAC accreditations framework. I feel honor and privilege to interact with the galaxy of academicians on 5th day of this FDP. I extend my congratulations to entire team of Research Foundation of India and all associated institute and universities who are sponsoring this FDP to organize this 8 days FDP on NAAC in respect of new guidelines. This, I believe that this kind of FDPs create awareness and even motivate to faculty members working in different colleges and universities in India. Now, every academic member should know about the framework, practices, and procedures applied in preparing the reports, presentation, and how to deal with the NAAC team during the inspections. So, it is a duty of every academic member who are working in different colleges. Generally, we thought that it is a duty of only a designated member or IQAC's panels. But no, I think whatever the member is associated with any higher education institution have to be knows about the the procedure and the framework and the policies what are going on this. As today is the fifth day, and that will be cover about the student support and progressions. It have four component that student support, student progressions, student participation and activities, and and alumni engagement. As concerned with the student support, that is a mechanism of creating or establishing the guidance cells, counseling cells, uh, because this particular counseling and guidance cells plays a very important role nowadays, because many students are stand on the crossroad when they are completing one course and how to move to for another course. And this scholarship freeship cells that guide to the student that what are the policies of the government and what are the schemes where the government are giving the scholarship. Even so many institutions and universities are also offering so many scholarship at their own end. Anti-ragging cells, as Mahendra sir already covered so many dimensions of this anti-ragging. Women cell are playing a very important role, because there is certain some cases related to the women's in every education institutions. There's welfare measures to support the student. There's also a provisions to is made for bridge and value added courses in relevant areas, because there's a problem in especially in affiliated college with the particular universities, that they could not be design their own syllabus in various courses, and there's a gap between the industry demand and whatever the courses is covered in the education institution. So many education institution and many higher education institutions have to have to cover this gap by awarding or by providing this value added courses in different fields. So the institutional provisions facilitate vertical movement of student from one level to another higher level to and towards the gainful employment, because there's a certain different kind of need to the industry, and what we are covering in syllabus, there's a gap. So that can be filled up through this some value added courses in terms of certification programs, in terms of internship, in terms of training and development programs. So a student qualifying for the state, national, international level exam or the competitive exam, that should be identified by the higher education institutions. Student participation and activities are playing very important role uh, in every education institutions. And the social cultural event should be organized, and most of education institutions organize such kind of the programs, and NSS and Red Ribbon Club and CCs are playing very important role for this social, for practices for the social justice and better stakeholder relationship. And the alumni engagement, alumni are the strong support to the institutions, and where any education institution, whether in the colleges, universities, where alumni association can contribute in academics matters, student support, as well as mobilizing of resources, both financial or non-financials. Even this many alumni associations are playing very vital role in providing the very good placement opportunities to the student. So alumni association should be there, and I have seen that there are so many colleges where alumni associations are doing very well. They are extending their services to their alma maters. So we have to be learn more and more about these criteria from the session expert today. So I will not take much more time. And once again, I thanks to entire organizing team for inviting me for these sessions. Thank you, everyone. Over to Prakashni ma'am.
Ji. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Now, I would like to introduce you all with today's subject expert, Dr. Sangeeta Ghate ma'am. gold medalist in economics and a PhD in economics with over 27 years of academic experience. She began her academic teaching career by serving as a lecturer in Government Commerce College, Gandhinagar from 1992 to 2004. Thereafter, considering her qualification, hard work, simplicity, determination, work and right attitude, she was appointed as the principal of GIA Umayag Arts and Commerce College in 2004. During her tenure as the principal, she has completed two research projects funded by UGC and ICSSR on budgeting on social sector with special reference to women and girls in Gujarat and performance challenges and prospect in Akshay Patra scheme in Gujarat and has authored three books. She has also successfully completed two cycle of NAAC and has undertaken 23 initiatives to help students pursue good quality higher education and become self-reliant, independent, and above all, humble humans being and responsible citizens. With her experience and wisdom, she is personally serving as a PhD guidance Cent member in Gujarat University. Under her leadership and administration, her college is rated as among top 100 colleges of India by India Today. Consecutively for the last 5 years and has become known as the best girls college in Ahmedabad, with students winning several championships in sports and culture events. Amongst above, she has proven excellence in a development of strong support with students, colleagues, and administration. Now, I would like to hand over the session to Dr. Sangeeta Ghate, ma'am. Ma'am, please start your session. Sangeeta, ma'am.
Hello,
Ji, ma'am.
can you see me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. My pranam to all academicians, educationists, माँ सरस्वती के उपासकों को मेरा हार्दिक सप्रमाण प्रमाण प्रणाम। मैं आज का सेशन एक छोटी सी प्रार्थना के साथ शुरू करना चाहूँगी और ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनामधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ओम शांति शांति शांति। A very good evening to Honorable Vice Chancellor Shri Godalia sir, Honorable Director of Vashishta School of Management, Dr. Anas Iqbal sir, and all the dignitaries of Research Foundation of India, Shri Saurabh Jain sir, Dr. Ajay Jain sir, Dr. Rajesh Vyas sir, Madam Suhasini Arya sir, Arya Madam, and to all distinguished academicians and educationists all over the India. I firstly thank Research Foundation of India to give me this opportunity to interact with you, to talk to you and share my experience with you. I have already undergone, my college has undergone 2 cycles of NAAC and we are just about to submit our third SSR in August, my month of August. So now we are almost at the verge of completion, and we have completed the work. So I think I would be able to share some of my experiences with you. So I hope that you all would like it. And I have prepared a very short presentation. So I request you all to please go through it. I mean, while by presentation, I'll be talking to you about the various aspects. So kindly, I will just start my presentation in a few moments.
Present your
Internal screen. Can you see the presentation now? Hello?
No, ma'am.
You cannot
No,
see?
ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Just wait for us.
Just wait for a moment. Can you see now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah. So this is criteria 5. We all have had a wonderful discussion in past few days, past 4 days. We have gone through all 4 criterias, and all distinguished guests, expert speakers have given us wonderful insight of all the 4 criterions. So now I am beginning with criterion 5, that is student support and progression. The weightage of student support and progression is 140. The weightage is 140, and the total questions in this criterion are 13. And amongst 13 questions, 11 questions are Q&M questions. And so, since last 4 days, we have already gone through it, that Q&M is the quantitative matrix. That is it contains almost all the data, and this questions and responses, the answers, it goes to DVV, that is for data validity and verification. And the agency, they check all these 11 answers. So that out of 13 questions, 11 are Q&M and 2 are qualitative questions, that is the QLM. Here, these QLM are the descriptive answers, and we are given, we have to present it in 500 words. So each answer is to be in 500 words, and we have to just squeeze everything in 500 words and present it very nicely, so that nothing is left out. So once again, we'll just go through the overview. That is, there are 140. 140 is the weightage of this criterion. Total number of questions are 13, and 11 are Q&M, and 2 are qualitative. The main features of this criterion, that is, this is the student-centric criterion, a very important criterion, because student is at the center of all academic and educational activity in the campus. So this criterion consists of only and only student activities, its participation and its progression, and its satisfaction also. So till now, all the criterions what we covered were regarding, either they were regarding the research, extension, then infrastructure, then teaching, learning, curricular. But now this is about the student. And it gives us tremendous pleasure in presenting all the data and all the documents regarding the student-centric criterion. Student-centric criterion, as a student is at the center of educational activity, the most important stakeholder. Amongst all the stakeholder, student is at the center. Second main feature is it aims at fulfillment of holistic development of students. Yes, all educational activities, it is for the holistic development of the student. So this criterion also, it aims at that whether the institute, the university, the college has fulfilled this objective of education. Third main feature is it talks about students' performance, progression, employment, social, cultural, and professional growth of students. This is very important that that within 3 to 5 years, if the students are with us for 3 to 5 years, then there should be substantial growth in their performance. Their thoughts have to be made clear in those 3 to 5 years. They have to pursue further education, or even if they go for employment, then they should have good choice of employment. Then the social and cultural growth is to be seen, and again the professional growth is expected. So this criterion talks about the student performance, progression, employment, social, cultural, and professional growth. This criterion is divided into 4 key indicators. The first key indicator is student support. Second key indicator is student progression. The third key indicator is student participation. And fourth one is alumni engagement. I am coming to the first key indicator, that is the part 1, student support. This consists of 6 questions and the weightage is 50. Part 1, weightage 50 and total questions. I'm sorry, not 6 questions, but 5 questions. Now here, we begin with the first question, that is 5.1.1. Since it is question 1, that is why it is the part 1, that is why it is 5.1.1. And the question is, average percentage of students benefited by scholarships and freeships provided by the government during last 5 years. And here I would like to just mention that the 5th criteria is almost same for the university also, for the autonomous colleges and for the affiliated colleges. So almost the criteria, the marks are slightly up and down, but the criteria is this, it remains this 5th criteria, it almost remains the same. There are 1 or 2 questions may be omitted in university or in autonomous colleges, or weightage in some question is more in autonomous colleges and it is slightly lesser in granting aid or constituent colleges, but otherwise the questions are almost the same. So here the first question, the NAAC is asking us about the scholarships and freeships provided by the government during last 5 years. So here we know that there are many kinds of scholarship, many types of scholarships provided to the students. So during the induction program, we have to first take care that when the student enters the college, he or she has to be well informed about the types of scholarships given by the government. For example, in my college, here I am just giving you an example because we have been doing it since last few years. So I would like to mention that I have prepared big banners of all types of scholarships available to the students. Say, for example, a scholarship coming from the central government, from the state government, the scholarship to ST, SC, OBC student, then even scholarship for the economically poor students. So all this has been very clearly mentioned at the entrance gate of the college itself, so that the student when they go through it, they also come to know which websites to search, where to apply, how to apply. Because all this, for all these scholarships, nowadays students have to apply online. Earlier, what used to happen that we used to pass on the circular in the class. We used to have all the forms with us in our office. Student would come with all the required documents, and we would endorse those documents, we would verify it, and then we would put our signature on it, and we ourselves would take it to the department, say for example, social welfare department. From there, we used to get the check, and we used to ourselves distribute the check to the students. So here we had complete record of all the scholarships which our students have got. But nowadays, what happens that since this is not done, this is directly done by the students, and the money goes in their account. So here we are the mediator. What we do is we just keep on informing our students that you can avail this many type of scholarships and you go for it. And while collecting the data, you can go through the portal and then you can find out how many students have got. Or even here, the departments also help us, because if we write to them that I want the information about this college students, how many students have got the benefit of the scholarship, here also we come to know about it. And above all, students also keep us informed about it. So here, NAAC has given the weightage of 20 weightage has been given for the, so it means that number one role of colleges, that are we informing our students regarding all these benefits government has been giving them, and are our students getting those benefits? So here, if we prepare everything methodically, and if we have all the information regarding it, then here we can help our students excellently. So here I think that it is very not, I would not say it is easy, but we all can score good in this answer, because since if we have the information about it, then definitely we can give it to the DVV. The second question coming up is, that is regarding 5.1.2, that is regarding average percentage of students benefited by scholarships, free ships, etc., provided by the institution besides government schemes during last 5 years. So here, one more chance we get about writing about scholarship and free ship, that is from the non-government organizations or by other institutions or by our institution themselves. This has got weightage of 5. It means that are our students benefiting of other kind of scholarships, because there are many meritorious students who do not get certain kinds of scholarship because of certain criterias. So here we ourselves get a chance to give them financial help. So here we can give them either in the form of scholarship, or we can give them in the form of free ship. So here we can do many things. I would like to share again here that, for example, in my college, we have got a scheme called Saraswati Sahai. Here in Saraswati Sahai scheme, we have followed a proper procedure for this. So if the student does not have any one of the parent, either mother or father, so here the student.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes. Hello. Hello.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, sir.
मैम प्रेजेंटेशन एक्चुअली में फ्लिकरिंग हो रही है, उसमें बार बार ब्लिंक हो रहा है.
Yes, sir. पुष्कर.
मैम फ्लिकरिंग हो रही है प्रेजेंटेशन, ड्यूरिंग प्रेजेंटेशन फ्लिकरिंग हो रही है स्क्रीन, मतलब स्लाइड्स.
मेरी ओर से तो नहीं हो रहा कुछ.
The slideshow is switching off in between. It is switching off, madam.
Actually, from my side, it's not clear. I don't know why. Actually, from my side, it's not clear. I don't know why. Pushkar.
Okay, please continue.
Hello? Can you see now? Hello? Can you see now?
यस मैम, यस इसको एक मैम ठीक है, आप कंटिन्यू करिए प्लीज.
I can I continue?
इशू हो सकता है.
Can I continue?
यस मैम, यस.
Okay. Shall I start? Shall I continue?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So here I was talking about the scholarships and free ships provided by the institutions besides government schemes. So I was talking about my college that we have Saraswati Sahai scheme. That is, if the student does not have either of the parent, then in this case, student can ask for can claim this scholarship. And here the scholarship, it is not exactly the scholarship, but we waive the students' fees, tuition fees, and other fees also, so that we can say that it is a type of free ship. Plus, the students who are doing very good in sports, the students who are doing wonderfully well in cultural activities. So here also the institution has got various scholarships for such kind of students, and even for the university toppers. If the student gets rank in first to 5 rank in university, here they can also claim for this scholarship. So this is been given on at pattern, and there are many students who take benefit of this scheme. There are other institutions also who offer this kind of scholarship to other students from other colleges also. Yesterday only I came to know that there is a college in Bangalore that who always they publish this, that if the students follow certain criteria, they have to present all the documents, and then that college gives scholarship to the students from various colleges all over the India. So that is a wonderful practice of the college. So here our students can get the benefit of such schemes. We ourselves can also have such schemes in our institution, so that and we can also have such scheme for students of other institutes also. So this can also be the best practice of our institution. So this can be presented in a well documented manner. So here also I think you can score good, because if the documents are in place, or you have already done this practice, then this can be also presented as the best practice in criteria 7. The next question is regarding 5.1.3. It is about the number of capability enhancement and development schemes. Number of capability advancement and number of schemes. That is, here the capabilities and enhanced development schemes has been specified, and that is about the soft skill development. This question has got weightage of 10, and the capability enhancement, they're clear, they have given us 4 indicators in this. One is soft skill, second is life skill, third is it is language and communication skill, and the fourth one is ICT and computer skills. Again, I don't think there would be any institution who does not run value-added or add-on courses about all of these skills. Among soft skills, if we just come together that gradually we do it. Say, for example, we usually have one lecture on time management for students. Yes, then time management is a soft skill. Say, for example, teamwork. We teach them teamwork. That is also a soft skill. What are we doing? We in NSS, generally everything is been done by the teamwork. All the small programs in the college has been carried out through teamwork. The projects are done through teamwork. So here, this kind of scholarships, this kind of capability enhancement programs are being run by the college. Say, for example, decision making. We teach them how to take a decision. and convincing skills, for example, we teach them, and human values also we teach them. So all this comes under the soft skills. So here, if we have record of all the lectures or all of all the activities we have carried on under this soft skill, then that document can be presented to the NAAC. And the capability enhancement scheme of language and communication skill. Again, we all colleges, universities, everybody, we have number of lecture series and various other programs for the capability enhancement, especially for the communication skills. Especially in Gujarat, what have we seen is that the students are not very good at communication. So here it has to be developed. They have got wonderful marks in the mark sheet, but if they have to present it, if they have to talk about themselves also, they find it slightly difficult. So here their communication skills, their confidence has to be enhanced. And for this, the language and communication skills have to be taught, and proper record has to be maintained about it. The third skill, the third enhancement program is about the life skills. Life skills such as yoga. Nowadays, since last 4 years, we have been regularly practicing yoga classes all over the country. The students have also been, they have been well taught. The yoga has been taught to them. Even in our university, Gujarat University, we have a regular, apart from the 7 subjects, we have 2 subjects, that is, one is of foundation and another is of soft skill. So here the yoga, the environment studies, everything is compulsory for the student to study. So here we can easily present life skills. That is the yoga, we can tell, we can prepare, we can show all record about the yoga classes, the lectures regarding yoga, the lectures regarding meditation and all, and plus the physical fitness. In life skills, physical fitness of students is of utmost importance. So what all things we do for their physical fitness, as well as health and hygiene. So all this capability enhancement and development schemes of the institution plays a very important role, and we have been doing this, but we have to put it on paper very properly as per the requirement. The next question is 5.1.4, and that is about the average percentage of students benefited by guidance for competitive examinations and career counseling offered by the institution during last 5 years. So in last 5 years, the number of guidance lectures or guidance series of lectures started or done for the students to benefit them, to help them to appear in competitive exams are to be mentioned over here. Say, for example, all the examinations conducted by the state government, or the examinations of banks, railways, insurance, and even the district courts and the high courts. So for this purpose, we have to at least have one separate notice board for the students about all various types of competitive exams being held in the whole year. Because program is already been there, announced by the government, and it is there on the website. We have to display it on the special notice board that is only for the career purpose. So the full program of all competitive exams has been kept on the notice board or not, that is to be ensured. And then we can have series of various lecture of all the different types of the examination. Students can enroll in that lecture series, and they can take benefit of those lectures. So here, how many lectures we have conducted, how many guidances, what kind of guidance we have given for the competitive examinations and career counseling to our students. We have to write about it, and we have to mention not only about the activity but about the schedule, the agency which was involved in giving those lectures, the schedule. If the program is of say 5 days, then the 5 days program, or if it is about 15 days, or it is about a month. So here we should have the whole activity schedule, that what was the schedule, how it was covered, for how many hours it was there, and how many students participated in it. And one more step, that the signature of the students are to be there. So the full activity sheet is to be prepared, the attendance is to be there, and plus the feedback is to be collected from the students about how did they find the guidance lectures about competitive exams and how far they would benefit from it. So here, and any reading material is to be distributed. So here also we can also have a small library in our library, regular library, only about the competitive exams and guidance books. So here student and all kind of journals, magazines regarding this are also to be, we have to put it on the on proper display in our library rack. So if again this is there, so weightage of 10 is there. So if we are doing it on regular basis, so this can be easily earned. The next question is about 5.1.5. That is about does the institution have a transparent mechanism for timely redressal of student grievances, including sexual harassment and anti-ragging cases? Here the question has been divided into various categories. Number 1 is about the student grievances. That is the grievances of student. Number 2, the transparent mechanism. That is the mechanism transparent. Number 3, redressal of the grievance. And are we including sexual harassment and anti-ragging? So here we must be all are having different committees in our college. So the similar committee is of the redressal of student grievances, and under this committee, the professors are already there. The college principal is the chairperson of the committee. The member of CWDC is there, and plus other senior professor, one from the admin staff, and students are to be included in the committee. And here, the grievances are to be collected. Means we don't have to tell them, give us grievances. But students, the atmosphere, the environment should be such that the students should feel free, that they can easily talk about their grievances. There is no restriction to the student to express themselves if they have any grievance. So here, either in most of the institutions I have seen that they have got one box over there, and in that box they simply write down if there is any grievance. They can easily talk to any person and give the grievance in writing. Even the oral grievances can also be considered. And above all, in my institution, what we have done, we have put 2 types of boxes. One is about the grievance, and another box is regarding anything they want us to talk to the police, means to any official, in police department is next to our college, the nearest police station. So if they think that it is to be included there, then they can also, we have called it as Sakhi box. So here 2 types of boxes have been kept. Even the student can It can be regarding simple housekeeping also, or regarding the transportation problem also, or it can be regarding fees also, it can be regarding teaching also. But your NAAC has asked us whether it includes sexual harassment and anti-ragging cases. In here, I would like to mention one important thing is that the sexual sexual harassment act and the anti-ragging act has to be put on the college website. Even in the college code of conduct, one question comes in another criteria, that is the code of conduct of the college. So here in code of conduct of college also, this has to be very clearly mentioned that this kind of things would never be tolerated. So here, the student has to be well informed regarding the sexual harassment and also regarding the ragging. So if it is so, then they should be absolutely free enough to contact us, and we have to immediately take up this matter, and it is to be placed on record also. And this mechanism has to be very transparent. And if it is so, the grievances of 5 years is there. How the committee has, firstly, the committee has, the MOM is prepared, then all the MOM has been executed. So if all these documents are there, then we can present this in a very perfect and a better manner. So here, the transparent mechanism means that students are very well aware of what the committee is doing, and they are to be included in it. Because again, in chapter 6 also, there is one question that here the students are to be included in all committees. They have to be there in all committees. Say for example, not in research committee also, but they are to be there in cultural committee, in sports committee, in examination committee. They are not required, but yes, in student grievance committee, in housekeeping committee, because the difficulties which they face, we do not come to know about it so easily. In our institution, what we did is, let's say the student had a difficulty in transportation. The AMTS bus route was not exactly going through the area from where our students used to come. So a simple thing we did, we wrote to the municipal commissioner. Then it was properly directed to the transport department. I talked to the manager. We convinced them to begin their route and start their AMTS public transport through that route, and which comes to till our college. And here, so many students benefited from it. Once we come to know about their grievance, we can take a very quick action so that students benefit from it, and even everything goes on smoothly. So I think the part 1 section has been made, means I have tried to make it as clear as possible. So all this 50 marks we have seen, if all the documents are in place, they have been properly, we have collected it from day 1, we have documented it very nicely. So NAAC would be very happy to receive it, receive all these documents which are presented in an excellent manner. So these all things have to be kept in mind while we go for DVV and while we are sending our SSR. The next question is about the part 2. Here it is about the student progression and student progression. In student progression, the weightage is of 30, and the first question comes here is 5.2.1, that is average percentage of placement of outgoing students during the last 5 years. The weightage is 10. Average percentage of placement of outgoing students. So firstly, we have to gather the information about how many students want to go for placement. We have to have one questionnaire and we have to ask them to fill that questionnaire. That because if the college is undergrad college, then most of the students would be wanting to go for further education. And yes, we also encourage them to go for further education, to go for post-graduation or even study further. But here we have to find out that how many students are really wanting to take placement and what type of job they are interested in. And for their placement, what can we do for them is also to be clearly told to them. In Gujarat, we have got one program, excellent program of government of Gujarat, and we have got Knowledge Consortium of Gujarat. That is again it is an initiative of higher education department itself. So we have finishing school program running for all outgoing students. Finishing school, it means the students who are in the last semester have to enroll for finishing school. Means here we try to sharpen all their skills while they are going to complete their graduation, so that we prepare them for the placement and we prepare them for the future challenges too. So average percentage of placement. So here we even encourage them to go for placement, because if they are slightly hesitant to go for further education, we encourage them to at least take a placement. And here all those students and even the students who are not interested in placement, all of them register for the finishing school. And here proper finishing school syllabus is there, proper program is there. There are two major modules. One is of soft skills and another is of the communication skills. So here the the experts from Knowledge Consortium of education, of higher education, they come to the college and they teach both this thing to the students. So here they are prepared for the placement. And after the completion of finishing school, we usually have placement fair in our college, or plus the government of Gujarat also, they also organize placement fair at the university level. So students get benefit of both the places. They can go for the placement fair at the university level as well as to the institute level. We also have short-term courses, that is like GST and Tally for the commerce students. So again, after the completion of those courses, the companies who want to take up the students who know Tally or GST, they also come for the placement. We arrange special placement fair for these companies. So here we get proper information about it, that the students interested in going for placement, number of initiatives taken for the placement, and number of fairs being organized for the placement, and how many got the placement, and what was their salary package. That also we get. We have to collect their offer letters from the company, their recruitment order which the company gives them. That also we need to have it, and we have to prepare proper file of it. And then only we can place all these documents and we can give it to the DV for the DVV. So here the placement section is very important in college. And what is the system of the college, what system we have developed to ensure that students are motivated to take placement, and plus what facilities we give them for going for the placement. The second question in this section, part 2, is 5.2.2, and it is about the percentage of student progression to higher education. Yes. Either they go for placement, either they go for student progression, means for higher education. Again, this is a very, I have gone through it, so I can tell you, it is very difficult also to find out. Because where each student is going, keeping full track of it is slightly difficult. But we have to form a system of doing it. Otherwise, how will we give the data? So the students, either they go from where? From UG to PG, from PG to MPhil, from MPhil to PhD. So how many students have done that? So here NAAC is interested in knowing that how many students have gone for the progression and how much progression has been seen, proper record of it. In SOP, it has been mentioned that we have to give either the student identity card where they have gone for the further study, either the fee receipt of the student where they have, or whichever place they have gone for higher study. So in the institute, if the number of students are less, we can very easily do it. But if the institute has got a very huge structure and number of passing out students is much more, so here it is very difficult to keep the track of every student, that what he has been doing after completion of the college. My college is a girls' college, and my God, we really face a lot of issues in this, because most of the girls, they get married. Now students, we all know the students keep on changing their mobile number. How do we keep track of it? So here we have to form a system that they themselves register it on our website. We either keep it one questionnaire on the website, and we always encourage them that after passing out from the college, be in touch with this question and always update us about what you are doing. Or either they may be coming to take any certificate from us, so there we can find out what they are doing. But this does not happen with all students. So some system has to be developed, and everybody knows how well they can do it, because the structure of each institute is different, and they have to make it comfortable for themselves to execute it. So student progression, because NAAC is very much interested in vertical growth, vertical progression of all students. And since we have been associated with them for 3 to 5 years, so here we should have information about their progression. And this has got weightage of 15. The next question, the last question of part 2, it is 5.2.3, and it is regarding average percentage of students qualifying in state level, national level, international level examinations during last 5 years. Here again, data from us after students leave the campus, but we need to have such information that, say for example, if the student is at the university, studying in the university, if the student is a PG student, then there the department easily comes to know whether that the student has appeared for state level examination, or whether, because after most of the examinations after graduation, so here they come to know about have they appeared for the state level entrance examinations, or competitive examination, national level examination, and international examination during last 5 years. We simply have to encourage the students to take part in it, to prepare for it, and to be successful in it. We can motivate them to do that. And after that, we have to keep the record of it. We should have proper record. After they pass out, we should have the proper information, and all the records are to be prepared properly. So I think this part is also pretty clear. The 3 questions are there. One is about the placement, one is about the progression, and the another is about the students qualifying in the state level and the national level examinations. In most of the cases, I have seen that either the students give NET, they give SLET, they appear for GATE, they appear for GRE, they appear for CAT, they appear for TOEFL. So we should have some information. At least the students should feel that they must give us whatever they have benefited, however they were benefited from the college, from the institution. They have to come back to us and they have to keep us informed about their success, whatever success they have achieved in their academics. We have to be updated about it. The next part is part 3, that is 5.3, and it has again got 3 questions, and it is regarding the student participation. In student participation, the weightage is 50, and the first question is about 5.3.1, and it is about the number of awards, medals for outstanding performance in sports, cultural activities at national level during last 5 years. So all this record you have been seeing, it is of the last 5 years, last 5 full academic cycles. So here again, we need to have all information about the awards. Then what type of awards? Medals. And that too for what? For national level event, at national level. Number of awards, medals for outstanding performance. It may be in any literary event, it may be either in painting or fine arts, it may be in music, it may be in drama, it may be in any sports, but it should be at the national level. And that contain the weightage is 20. So here, if our students are participating in any national events, it gives us a cakewalk over here. The weightage, since the weightage is 20, so I think if the institutes, universities, all autonomous colleges are doing good in it, they can easily score this. But we need to convince DVV that whatever events we are mentioning, that they are of the national level. We should have proper information and we should have proper reporting about all those events. The next question here is about 5.3.2, and that is of 10 weightage. And this is the first descriptive QLM question in this section. That is above 10 marks, and that is 5.3.2. And this question says, institution facilitates students' representation and engagement in various administrative, co-curricular and extracurricular activities. Here again, the question is divided into various sections. That institution facilitates students' representation. That is participation of students. The institutes encourages it. Institutes includes them, includes students' representation and engagement, their involvement in various administrative, co-curricular and extracurricular activities. Descriptive question, 10 is the weightage. You have to write this in 500 words. In 500 words, you have to give information about number 1, that how institution facilitates, what is the system, what is the method, what is the procedure of doing it, of including all these students. So number one, we have committee list, and in this committee list, we have got students' participation in all committees, in whichever committee students are to be participated. We have those list prepared with us, because I have been including students in those lists, in those committees, because without them we cannot conduct any activities without their participation in their committee themselves. So I would again like to talk about my institution. We call it as the student parliament. The student council is named as student parliament. Each class, the division which has got more than 150 students, we have got 2 class representatives. And since we have hostel also, so one hostel representative is also included in the representatives from that class. So each class has got 3 representatives. Along with those representatives, we have 1 representative from sports, 1 from cultural, 1 from NSS, and 1 from NCC. So all these students, so the student council, that is the student parliament, is formed of 52 students. And we have 1 professor above those students who is in charge of that student committee. The students have been given proper, the dress code is there for those students who are the representatives. Proper badges have been given to them. Their nameplate is also there. And they are all the part of student parliament. All 52 students, we have a meeting on every Wednesday from 10:30 to 12 o'clock. All 52 students, along with the professor in charge, and along with the, say for example, NSS program officer or ANO, the associate NCC officer, all of us, along with me, we all of us meet in one classroom, and we all discuss about the agenda for the coming week. So every week we have got different activities which has been done parallelly in different divisions. Sometimes we have continuous NSX activities going on. Sometimes we have got NCC activities going on. On every Thursday, we have got NCC parade in our campus itself. So all these students are included. And whatever has been discussed in the meeting, the MOM is been prepared. And here, the GS keep records of all the students' attendance, the student council's attendance, and the MOM has been put on the notice board on every Thursday morning. And even all students, the class representatives, when they go to the class, on the next day, they read out MOM to all students. So all students are informed about the happenings of the next week. What have we planned? How can we and we want maximum participation. So we encourage all students to participate in it. So here, this is how the objective of the activity, the intention behind it, and everything has been passed on to the students by the student representatives themselves. So this is how students' representations is very strong. It is very not only very strong, but it should be very robust and very powerful also, so that all the co-curricular and extracurricular activities are run very smoothly in the campus, and the end result is excellent. So this is to be presented to the NAAC in 500 words. And here, this basically, when the peer team comes, they go through all the qualitative questions. There are 33 qualitative questions in the manual. So firstly, they go through all those questions, and if they have any other question from the quantitative matrix, then they may ask for that also. So student representation and engagement, we can really present it very nicely, and we can also if we can make necessary changes in it, and if we are planning to go for NAAC in say 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, then this you can start it from day one and get full marks in it. The next question is 5.3.3, and it is about the average number of sports and cultural activity competitions in which students of the institution participated during last 5 years, organized at the institution or any other institution. In the earlier manual, so these questions have been changed from February 2020. In the earlier manual, this question had only 5 weightage, but now they have made it to 20, because NAAC wants students to participate in sports, because all these are very necessary for overall development of the students, for roundabout development of the students. And therefore, how many competitions of sports and cultural activities competition has been conducted by the institution or any other institution where we have participated. So here we have to keep record of all such competitions which have been which has been conducted by the institution. We can also put forward the best activities. Sometimes what happened that we don't have record of the students. They may have gone for some elocution competition, for some poetry recitation competition, for some extempore competition. But we need to have all the letters regarding those competition and their participation also. Since it is the weightage is 20, so if we have all documents, we have all proper documents about it, and we have kept all record about it, past records, and if we are telling it in future, we can start collecting all the records of it, documents of it, then we can easily score 20 out of 20, because we do have lots of activities going on in campus, and even the participation at other institute level is also very high. So here the part 3 is over, the third key indicator is over, and now that we come to the 4th key indicator, 5.4, and that is about the alumni engagement. So we have already gone through the student participation, student progression, student placement. Now we are talking about after the student passes out, they become our esteemed alumni. And now, how do we engage them? How does the alumni function? How is it structured? What is the structure of alumni? What kind of activities are done under alumni engagement? How do we encourage more and more students to be an active alumni after they step out of the campus? So here, firstly, the bond between the college and the students has to be very strong. They should feel as if whenever they come to the campus, they should feel as if it is their homecoming. So they have to be welcomed like that, because alumni is a very important stakeholder of educational activity. So NAAC is also very keen to know about our alumni engagement. So here again, we have got one more descriptive answer, QLM, that is of 5 weightage. And the question is, the alumni association, registered and functional, contributes significantly to the development of the institution through financial and non-financial means during the last 5 years. So here, the question basically begins with that, is the alumni registered? Most of the institutes are having alumni, but it is not registered. It is to be properly registered. The structure is to be the formal structure is to be made. There is a process to be followed, method to be followed. So here the alumni is to be registered with the charity commissioner. And after the registration, a proper name of the alumni is to be given, and then the structure is to be made. And the selection of the people in that formal structure is to be such that they should have time for the institute. They should contribute significantly for the development of the institute. And that NAAC is asking us about the financial and non-financial support. So financial support, it may be in form of the contribution. It may be in the form of friendship. It may be in the form of financial support, maybe in the form of scholarship. It may be in the form of giving them the felicitating the students who are getting good marks in the university exams, or who are performing wonderfully, excellently well in sports or cultural activities. Financial help in the form of starting some or sponsoring some event in the campus, or financial help through providing some educational facility to the campus, or financial help in the form of either developing either some library to the students, or even giving the sports equipments to the college. So here the financial help given by the alumni is to be put on record, and then non-financial means also. In some cases, it is not always necessary that money is to be given, but non-financial means. Some of the ex-students, they go with the sports team. They take the junior team with them. They become the manager of the team. Some of the ex-students, they come to teach the students who are, say, for example, slow learners. Slow learners and advanced learners, we have already gone through the PRAS criteria. But there are students who wish to come and teach the current students after the college hours. So here, this is the non-financial help given by the ex-students. So either they help them in sports, either they help them in preparing some cultural event, either they come and teach them, or either they at least their presence, they come and they motivate them by giving some motivational speech, some lectures, they share their experiences with them. So this is how the alumni contributes for the growth of the campus. And then the next question that is also of the 5 weightage, and that is about the alumni contribution during the last 5 years. How much alumni has contributed during last 5 years. And here the contribution is also given to us, that either it is more than 5 lakhs, or it is in between 4 to 5 lakhs, or it is 3 to 4 lakhs, 1 lakh to 3 lakhs, or less than 3 lakhs, whatever it is. But we should have the receipts of it. The contribution given to the alumni association, the contribution given by the alumni association to the college, we should have the receipts of all the contribution, and even the MOM of all meetings of alumni association has also the register has to be prepared of it, and it should be also in place. So even if the contribution is less, we cannot force any students to give us more money. But whatever it is to be there, it is there, but we should have a proper record of it. So here I am completing with the fourth key indicator also. So the main things what I have observed is that if the answer, that is the response, is well planned, well prepared, and well presented, then chances of getting good score is bright. It is to be well planned, well prepared, and well presented also. Then information to be submitted for DVV should be complete and perfect. Everything, whatever we are submitting, we have to be firstly very sure about it. We should ourselves should have complete information about it, and it should be in a perfectly presented in a perfect manner. Third, student activities are to be presented in proper brochures. Whatever activities we have done, the brochure is to be prepared for that. Then, wherein the schedule of the activity, the names and the signature of participating students and their feedbacks should be there. Then next, documentation of every activity is very necessary, which I have already told you. The next is institute website should be updated regularly with all activities. And one more suggestion from my side is, that is the exit questionnaire is to be prepared. Exit questionnaire means we take feedback, right? All of us take feedback from the last semester students. But one more thing, that is exit questionnaire. In exit questionnaire, you can have 10 questions. With the answers, the students have to answer them. That is what kind of skills they have learned from the college. Has college boosted their self-confidence? Has college motivated them to study further? Has college taught them soft skill? Have they taught them communication skills? Have they taught them ICT skills? So this kind of questionnaire is to be prepared. That is called as exit questionnaire. And this questionnaire, we have to ask our students to fill it while going from the college. So we can present it to the NAAC that this is what our students have learned from our institute. Since I go as a peer team member, and certain observations are there, which I would like to share with you. So here the first observation is that alumni should be registered. In most cases, when it is not registered, unnecessary, we lose marks. We get less score, not marks, but less score in it. Vertical growth of students is to be monitored. We need to have some system. We have to develop a system where vertical growth of students can be monitored. Because it becomes very difficult to call everybody and just find out what are they doing now. So if some proper system is already existing, then we just have to go and continue with it. The next observation is information about students getting placement should be proper and complete, because if it is incomplete, you are not able to satisfy the peer team also. And even the DVV has also got many questions about it. There is many questions regarding it. So better we have it should be proper and complete. Next is system to gather information about students passing various competitive exams should be in place. The same thing, as I told you about the progression, the same thing, the students passing out the competitive exam. Every institute knows what kind of system is suitable to them. They can do it accordingly. And activities done by the alumni should be structured. It should have proper weightage on our college website also. And it is to be conveyed to all students, about all activities of the alumni. And there has to be you have to fix up a date. Say, for example, in my institute, we have fixed up a date that is 15th, on every 15th August. Alumni meet is always there. So even if we don't inform them, alumni is always welcome. And after the flag hoisting, we begin with the formal meeting with the students. And even since it being the public holiday, means for the students who are not in the teaching area, they all can come and join for the flag hoisting also, and we have a formal meeting after that. So one date is at least fixed, another date we can fix up as per our choice. But all activities done by the alumni should be structured, the proper register is to be maintained, and all MOM is to be signed by the by all the it is to be signed by all the members, not all members, but all the office holders of the alumni association. So I hope, I think it has been slightly longer, but I'm hopeful that I would be able to satisfy you and make it slightly clear to you and share my experiences with you. And here I take this opportunity to thank Research Foundation of India to give me this opportunity to share my experiences with you. So if you have any questions, I think there is some time for questions or not. Screen change. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, it was a very wonderful session by you.
Thank you, sir.
Ma'am, I'm working in Maharashtra.
Yes, sir.
My college is Maharashtra Mahavidyalaya Nilang.
Okay, sir.
And it is located in a remote place actually.
Okay.
So last year we faced our third cycle of NAAC, in which we got a B+ grade. And, the most of the marks we lose in this criteria only, in criteria number 5.
Yeah.
It was because that we were not having any record about the student placements. Industries around us, and people from other industries do not come to our college to conduct their. So in that regard, what we can do, ma'am?
I think that then you have to widen certain scope of placement. Means the industries, even if they are not there in the nearby area, but I have one. What we have practiced is, since ours is a girls' college, the girls are slightly hesitant to go and work in the industry. What we have done is, I asked LIC people, Life Insurance Corporation people,
okay,
to come to our campus. We motivated students to become the consultants. And the training, official training was given by the LIC itself to the students in our campus itself. It was a 6-month training. And this is how they become consultant. And they started earning a good amount of money. Gradually the amount included to 9 lakh to 12 lakh also. So this was a small thing which we did, but we have to see that there are so many hindrances, and we really, in many colleges, face so many problems either with the students or with the attitude of the students, or with they have got certain limitation of the area and of the locality also. But as I said, that firstly we should have the record of the students who really want to take up placement, and then we can justify it. Let's see, this many students wanted to go for the placement and this many students got the placement. So this is how we
yes. Ma'am, I'm having one more question.
Yes, sir.
If you please allow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
Ma'am, we also lost our marks in sports and cultural activities at national level.
Yeah.
Because as being a remote college, remote area college, most of our students are from rural background, so they are not ready to go at national level and international level. So in that regard also, if you can guide me.
See, whatever information we have got, we have to justify it. Whenever, whatever, say for example, if one student is participating in kabaddi team at national level. Only one student is there, right? Not the whole team is from the college. But whatever I have got, I have to present it to DVV. So this is what we have got, because what I have observed is that NAAC always gives us fair chance to present ourselves. NAAC has never been unfair to anybody. So they give us fair chance to present ourselves. So here we need to convince them that for us, you have asked us about the national level event, but this is our this thing. So we have been participating till this level. So this is what it may be as good as Olympics participation for us. But then we have to justify that. We have to convince them. And whatever it is, we have to present them. We cannot change the data. We cannot change the question. So for us, the best thing is that even if the college is situated in the remote area, there may be some kind of the sports or some kind of the students' capacity to participate. Their physical capacity may be there to participate in certain kind of sports. Then that you have to keep it in mind and plan while going for the next cycle. After another 5 years, you can, if you start today, then after 5 years, it will give you very good result. And I'm very sure after that time, you would be able to put it, and you will put a good record of the students participating at the national level. Since we cannot change the question, we just have to present whatever is with us. The only thing we have to see is that we are not holding any information with us. We have to give all information which is with us to them. Then it is up to the NAAC to decide how much score they are giving us.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Madam.
Yes, sir.
Madam.
Yes, ma'am.
Madam, I'm very it's a wonderful talk, madam. They have given a lot of inputs, which is very much required. So, as a placement officer, I have a lot of responsibility for today's criteria, madam.
I know. Yes.
Yeah, madam. Is it audible, madam?
Yes, I can hear you very well.
Yeah, madam. I have a small query. So, as a placement officer, I could keep all the records of students placed through placement cell, madam.
Yes.
But the students placed off campus, and we are finding very difficult to get all the details and which has to be submitted for the NAAC.
Yes, I understand. I understand your difficulty very much, because this happens that after they are placed, the offer letters are not available. Either they take long time in connecting with us. After the placement fair, even the companies they delay in giving us the offer letters. So we have to. That is what I said. That students had to be encouraged. They have to made responsible that they provide us with all the information. With what, even if they get an increment, they have to come. They have to be in touch with the placement officer. Because even while we are having everything, we won't be able to present it to NAAC. So students have to be made responsible for this.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm Sridevi from Tamil Nadu. You have given such a wonderful explanation in all the key indicators. I think no more questions from our side. In such a way, you have explained all the key indicators.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was a very good presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Devi ma'am. Thank you. Shall we conclude now? If there are there any more questions?
Good evening, ma'am. I'm Dr. Suhas Dhande.
Good evening. Namaskar, sir.
Namaskar, madam. I just want to know that since we are conducting some training activities for students for making
Yes,
them
sir.
employable.
Yes, sir.
So, is there any weightage for this kind of training activities that we are conducting for students?
Yes, it is there. No, the one full question is about there. All the activities, training activities are for the capability enhancement. No, so that we can definitely put it over there.
Like aptitude and all these things, we are going,
Yes, yes,
giving
yes.
them training.
Sir, whatever you are doing, you must be doing wonderful job. So you have to, one thing we have to decide is, whatever we are doing it, we have to present it to NAAC. Then let the NAAC decide whether they want to include it or want to exclude it. But if we are having it, why not to present it, right?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Myself, Savita.
Yes, Savita, ma'am.
Ma'am, I'm working in Karnataka State Open University, Mysuru.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
So, how this NAAC, rules and regulations is applicable for distance mode, ma'am?
Savita, ma'am, what I understand is that NAAC is about to prepare one separate manual for the open universities. For the distant, yeah. So this manual is not applicable to the open universities, and NAAC is not yet ready with it, but they are about to launch the manual for the open universities. That is what I know about it. Only I don't have full information about it, but this is what I know it.
That's what I was listening to your presentation. No, I could see many aspects which is involved, which is not in our
yes, of course. The open universities, the structure is totally different. No, the purpose, the objective of the university is also different.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening. Namaste.
Ma'am, my question is, what is the registration process of alumni? Is it to be registered?
It is to be registered with the charity commissioner, and the office must be there at the capital of the state, and it is to be registered there only. There is a process of you have to fill up the form. It also takes some time also. It doesn't happen suddenly, or it takes some few days, rather 1 or 2 months also. But the form is available. You have to fill up with the charity commissioner, and whatever documents you have to submit for that, you have to do it. Before that, you have to name the alumni, and then the structure, as I told you, the formal structure is to be prepared. It is to be given to the charity commissioner.
Sangeeta madam, great. Sangeeta madam.
Yes.
Dr. Arya.
Yes, hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm fine. Really very good presentation. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Really, the presentation was very good.
Thank you, sir.
Excellent.
Yes, excellent.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Hello. Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I am Radhesham Achulia from Chamali Devi Group of Institute. Namaste, ma'am. Ma'am, the presentation was wonderful. I just have one query regarding alumni, that we are having alumni cell in our college, and we are organizing lot of activities for alumni. Even those alumni, those are out of the city. We are organizing events for them also, for being in touch. But how to register this for that kind of thing? Like, as you told that we need to go for registration of alumni cell and these kind of things.
Yes.
As a private institute, we are affiliating with the university.
But why not? You can definitely register with the charity commissioner. I just answered this question, that you have to register with the charity commissioner. A proper process is there. Yeah, and you have to go through that process, and it is a very easy one. You have to pay some fees for that, and it is a very easy process. And if you start completing that formality, it is registered within few days, or I think 1 month or 2 months. The work is done.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Yes, thank you so much.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. I am
Good evening.
Sharada from Tirupati.
Okay.
Can you hear me, madam?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Personally, actually, I wanted to appreciate you for the motivation that you have really given us today, and the
Thank you so
confidence
much.
that you have built in all of us, madam. In fact, and I would like to personally appreciate you because you have shared your experiences as a NAAC member. That is very
Yes.
important, crucial for
Yeah.
those who are going for NAAC. Even we are due
Yes.
next year, so that is the reason why we are at this thing. So that is really very good. You know, the
Thank you.
information
Thank you
that
so much.
we are very thankful to you for the excellent
Thank you. I am thankful to all of you for listening to me.
presentation. It was very, very interesting. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good evening, ma'am. I am
Yeah,
Anupama
namaste.
Neruta from Mumbai.
Namaste.
Ma'am, we had registered long back our alumni called Shrunkla, but in between we could not complete the formality, like the board has to be rescheduled or whatever, the meetings are to be taken. 1 or 2 years we could not get. So we have to re-register it. We have to go to charity commissioner again.
Yeah, you will have to go to the charity commissioner again. Complete the process. Yeah.
Because in between there is a gap of 1 or 2 years which we could not do. And
Uh-huh.
another thing, ma'am, we have Marathi Wangmay Mandal in our college, and our ex-students of Marathi Wangmay Mandal for last 15 years, they are sponsoring and they are also providing the help, like cultural committee. They are helping our students. It is informal. They are not registered as alumni, but their contribution is very, very significant. So can we just show in NAAC peer team that they are also doing this for the college
Yes,
students?
definitely, definitely. Why not?
Okay,
So
and they
whatever,
can be
as I said,
registered.
whatever information you have got,
Okay.
don't withhold any information with you.
Okay.
Put it properly and give it to the NAAC, submit it to the NAAC, then let the NAAC decide.
Okay.
Do you
Yes, we
understand?
have
Do you you must be knowing Marathi then, since you are talking about the Vang Mandal or so?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, म्हणजे माझं काय म्हणणं आहे that की तुम्ही तुमच्याकडे जे काही पण आहे, you just submit it, right? Let the NAAC decide. If they have any question, they will come to you. They will come back to you. They will ask you. Then justify that.
हो. आणि ते भरपूर करतायत, पण we have everything documentation also to certain extent, but they are not registered in a formal shrinkla, which is our alumni organization.
ते होईल.
That's the only thing.
ते होणार. ते तुम्ही प्रयत्न केला की नक्की होणार.
चालेल. थँक्यू मॅडम. एकदम छान झालं सेशन.
Thank you so much.
No doubt.
The activity. Hello, madam.
Hello.
Yes, yes, sir.
Hello.
ही
Ma'am,
ऍक्टिव्हिटी
can
तुम्ही alumni association मध्ये सुद्धा दाखवू शकताय.
बरोबर.
Yes.
सर मला तुमचं ऐकू नाही आलं.
This activity can be shown as the activity of alumni.
Definitely. Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
As the activity is being conducted by the alumni.
Of course.
Yes.
Hello. Ma'am,
Yes,
can
ma'am.
you? Good
Yes, I
evening,
can hear.
ma'am. Ma'am,
Good
to be
evening.
very honest, your session was very good. You have explained it so clearly and lucidly that a new person can even get what is NAAC criteria number 5. Ma'am, I have
Great,
just
great.
one issue which I want to with all the criteria, ma'am. I'm Dr.
Yes.
Mamta Rajpal from
Yeah.
Indore Institute of Law. We have been under one cycle of NAAC. Ma'am, we have so many documentation in NAAC. Means if you're doing even and if you're not able to present, the result would be disastrous. Ma'am, is there a formal structure of documentation in this? That like you're making minutes, you have to put everything, pen down everything. So is there any formal structure of documents, or you can make your own documents and
It is
present?
as per our means our function, means how we function. Number one, IQAC has to be very strong and powerful. IQAC has to be very clear about the process of how they want to collect the data from various committees, various professors, from the students, and from each corner of the campus. Number three, the IQAC, when they prepare for AQAR, then, then your all questions. So if we prepare our files as per the AQAR, so whatever we give after 5 years, that is the combination. Then we combine all 5 AQARs and we are presenting it to the NAAC. So here 5 AQARs are enough. So once you go through the annual quality assurance report, the questions about it, you can start preparing accordingly. According to the questions, you can make the file. But the first and foremost thing is the IQAC has to be very clear about how they want to gather the information and in what format they want. And they have to prepare formats for that. Say, for example, collecting information from the teachers, then a particular format is to be there. Collecting information from the departments, the different format is there. So one format, which kind of the format which NAAC wants us to submit the answers like that with our responses. The same format is to be given to the different committees and all around us.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, one more question. Ma'am, we talked about pre-ship. Our institute take, ma'am, students to International Court of Justice, Needle and Head. Ma'am, we have actually taken many students free of cost into it. But to be very honest, ma'am, there's no documentation of the same. So can we put down in that free ship, ma'am? Because that is a pure exposure. Taking students to being a law college, taking students to International Court of Justice. Another, ma'am, we have a scholarship, means our the owners of the organization, they in their mother's memory, in the name of their mother's memory, they release a scholarship that is Srimati Nirmala Devi Memorial Scholarship. In that, ma'am, the mother of my owner passed away in 63. They give 63 scholarships in a year. And ma'am, it goes for crores of rupees. Like last year, the budget went to 1 crore 61 lakh rupees because they paid 3 medical people fees, few engineering students. Means total combo 63 people will be benefited by the scholarship. Whatever application they get, they work on it and they provide the scholarship. So ma'am, this can be put in best practice, na ma'am? This scholarship.
See, that is the best practice of not of the institute, but it is of your management. Right? The best practice of the institute, not of the management. It is wonderful practice of the management, but but it is not of your institute.
And ma'am, what about free ship that International Court of Justice?
You should have record of it, but at least try to justify it. If you don't have certain things, then at least you can put it. No, you can tell them. That is what I have told everybody, that if we don't have certain things, but we have done it, then we should try our level best to justify it and convince the DVV people, because DVV, as I told you, they give us fair chance to present ourselves. So if they have any query, they would get back to you and you can solve them on telephone itself or by or through emails.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Madam, I myself Suparna Patil.
Okay, namaste.
Mumbai.
Yes.
Namaste.
Namaste, Suparna Patil ji.
I'm working in a nursing college. So we, most of the students are out of country, and we were trying to have alumni organization, but our institute says that without registration, if you want to work, you work without it. Because once the registration takes place, then so many formalities and all are there.
No, actually, you should convince your management that there are no such big formalities in it. The only thing, it is to be registered. So if it is registered, then at least you would be able to claim that weightage. No, you will get that score.
Acha, if registration is not there, we cannot claim. That is the point.
Yeah, it is to be. Yeah, it is required. It is now. It is almost made mandatory because the question is such that it is structured or not. It is registered or not.
Okay. Because our students are ready to help whoever is.
Yeah, it is very easy. Not a tough job.
Yes. We are meeting them. We are calling them. They are ready to help us, and many of them are coming back also for interacting. But this was the. So we have to convince our management.
Yeah, that would be easier for you. Suparna ji. I don't think it is difficult.
Thank you, ma'am. Your
Yeah,
session was
yeah.
very good. Thank you.
Good. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Any more questions?
Prakashini ma'am? Dr.
जी
Prakashini
सर
ma'am. Thank
जी
you so
सर
much, Dr. Sangeeta ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you
Nice
so
session,
much.
ma'am. Nice session. Excellent and very informative session. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sangeeta Ghate, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yeah.
session was a wonderful and very knowledgeable.
Thank you.
I heartiest welcome to all respected experts and Vice Chancellor Gujarat Vidyapeeth and APJ Abdul Kalam University. Uh, Now, I would like to respected Dr. Ashok Gupta, sir. Sir, please summarize us. Dr. Ashok Gupta, sir.
Okay.
Please, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Today's guests and experts are Professor Dr. Mahendra Kumar Gadolia ji, VC Shri Kushaldas University, Hanumangarh, Rajasthan. Dr. Anas Iqbal sir, Director, Vishisht School of Management. Dr. Sangeeta Pushkar Ghate ma'am, Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Principal Umia, Shri MP and BA Patel, Detrojwala, Arts and Commerce College of Girls. Professor Dr. Mahendra Kumar Gadolia is in Shri Kushaldas University, and Kushaldas University is the leading educational institute located in Hanumangarh, Rajasthan. The university believes that the students of today are leaders for tomorrow. To help students become future ready, university updates the courses at regular intervals. Also, the university is having dedicated and committed staff. Their teachers and supporting staff go out of the way. In his view, NAAC is a milestone to achieve this objective. He believes that NAAC accreditation is a matter of curiosity for everyone. NAAC accreditation helps the higher learning institutes to know its strengths, opportunities, and weaknesses through an informed review process. Now, thank you, Dr. Gadolia, sir. Now, Dr. Anas Iqbal, sir, expressed his views about FDP and how to proceed further in next process, being it is a teamwork. Dr. Anas firmly believes that education is a weapon of mass destruction that destroys darkness and ignorance. Everyone is committed to help the students in his institute. The staff and faculty do more than just preparing the students to land their dream job. The students are prepared for their biggest challenge called life. The action proves the worth of the words he added. Thank you, Dr. Anas, for being with us. Now, Dr. Sangeeta Ghate, ma'am, she started with a prayer. Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti. The meaning in English is Om. We all state, may we all be nourished. May we work together with great energy. May our intellect be sharpened. May our study be effective. In other words, let there be no animosity among us. Om peace in me, Om peace in nature, Om peace in the lecture on a specific topic, student participation and activities. The advising process is designed to ensure that each student selects a set of courses during each semester they meet minimum grade requirement and which and result in the student making efficient and orderly progress in and academic requirement as listed course scheme. The students are to be encouraged to meet faculty to seek guidance on any matter related to academic performance. Individual faculty members routinely to spend time with the students during and after classes, discussing and issues related to the course, students' problems, and advise them on all matters as desired related to academic, placement, industrial training, and career growth. Faculty members are to provide opportunities for faculty to answer student questions in an informed environment, to be encouraged to participate in other curricular activities held in campus on anywhere else in the country. Institute must provide tremendous opportunity to students to visit and interact with institutions of higher learning, corporate, etc. Touched upon each and every aspect related to criterion 5 student support and progression. As far as known to us, she is an academician, administrator, mentor, guide, and currently serving as a PhD guide and a senior of GU. She has proven excellence in the development of a strong rapport with students, colleagues, and administration. She exhibits particular expertise in the creation and implementation of various learning programs necessary for personalized development of her students to propel in higher education and serves as an inspirational tutor for recognizing and encouraging individual growth. Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thanks a lot to all of you. Thank you. Over to you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ashok Gupta, sir. Uh, and I would invite to KG Mittal College Director, Dr. Suhasini Arya, ma'am. Ma'am, please, few words for us. Dr. Suhasini
Thank you.
Arya, ma'am.
Thank you, Prakashini. Thank you so
Ji,
much.
ma'am.
Hello, good evening, everyone. On the fifth day of this national webinar on FDP 2020, Criterion 5, Student Support and Progression. Dear participants, your passion made the organizers energized and we could complete fifth day of this webinar on that criterion. I sincerely appreciate all of you for joining this webinar. My warm greetings to today's main speaker, Principal Dr. Sangeeta Gape, Madam, and you are welcome, ma'am, and also to guest speakers, Professor Gadolia ji, Vice Chancellor, Dr. Anas Iqbal, Director, Vishisht University. My pleasure and sincere appreciation to Chairman RFI, Shri Saurabh Jain ji, Vice President Ashok Gupta ji, Priyadarshini Madam, Rajat Sharma ji, Dr. Ajay Jain, who is the key force of this webinar. Their continuous presence for this webinar shows their commitment and dedication, which is really inspiring and praiseworthy. Also, greetings to Principal Dr. Rajesh Vyas ji, Dr. Mangal Mishra ji, and all the associate universities. Friends, today's criterion 5, student support and progression. I am sure Madam has done full justice with the topic and she could explain it lucidly and it was very informative. Actually, you know, this particular criteria, we have full scope to score good marks because it is all student centric. The students, dear participants, the students are the largest stakeholders within ATI. They have much stronger voice than any other stakeholder. They are the driving force behind ambitious and far-reaching higher education reforms. And the vision of NAAC is to make quality the defining element of higher education in India. In Indian condition, it is need of the hour for our Indian youths who are largest in the world and they shoulder the responsibility of economic growth and development facing global competitiveness. The proportion of formerly skilled workers in India is extremely low at 4.69%, Whereas in other countries, China is better than us, 24%, US 68%, Japan it is 80%, and South Korea it is 98%. This is causing a mismatch between skill, academic, training, and employment has broadened to an extent where, on one hand, employers are unable to discover suitably trained people, and on the other, the youth is unable to find the kind of jobs they aspire for. According to the latest India Skill Report 2019, only 45.6% of the youth graduating from educational institutions are employable. Further, large number of students in India are first generation learners. They face multiple academic, psychological, socio-economic and cultural challenges. Hence, we need to provide comprehensive support to these underserved students of our society. To address these challenges, teachers, management, and alumni, they should come together to play an active role. NAAC aims at promoting the following core values, that is contributing to national development, fostering global competencies, inculcating a value system among the students, promoting the use of technology, quest for excellence, etc. All these aims can be achieved only through quality education to create quality youth force, which is very necessary for the national development. Today, Dr. Sangeeta Ghate Madam presented really very well, and she has her in-depth knowledge of this particular topic, which was before us. It was very interesting, and we made this session very memorable. Actually, if you look at this, you will find that the students, if they are supported with proper mentoring, counseling, and financial assistance many a times, and some other, many other supports like infrastructure, many more things, definitely, we will be able to improve the quality of our learners, and this gap between the demand for, skilled labor and the supply, this mismatch can be filled up. Thank you, everyone. It was really a stimulating presentation. Thank you all, and over to Prakashini.
Thank you so much, Suhasini Arya ma'am. Now, I would like to call Professor Meenal Garg ma'am for giving vote of thanks. Professor Meenal Garg ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. It's my honor to propose a vote of thanks on this occasion. I, Dr. Meenal Agrawal, on behalf of Research Foundation of India and entire team of RFI, extend a very hearty vote of thanks. We are extremely grateful to our honorable resource person, Dr. Sangeeta Ghate ma'am, for gracing her important work and sharing her expertise with us. She happily accepted our invitation, ma'am. Her passion was amassed to give the session on Criterion 5, that is on student support and progression in a very easy and effective manner. She excellently covered all the aspects and illustrated criteria with the focus points, that is on student support, student progression, student participation, and alumni engagement. She gave nice dimensions to this FDP, ma'am. We are very much privileged by your kind presence, ma'am. This faculty development program will help all the academicians, research scholars in their future endeavor. She has resolved all the queries very patiently and very well. Once again, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you
in
so
the
much.
End of yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. In the end of 5th day of 8 days faculty development program, that is on NAAC accreditation framework, an overview in respect of new guidelines from 6 July to 13 July 2020. The FDP was organized by Research Foundation of India, Srimati KG Mittal College of Arts and Commerce, Mumbai, Christian Eminent Academy, Indore, and Shri Cloth Market Girls Commerce College, Indore. It was supported in association with Symbiosis University of Applied Sciences, Indore, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar University of Social Sciences, Indore, Gujarat Vidyapeeth, Ahmedabad, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam University, Indore, Sri Kushal Das University, Hanumangarh, Rajasthan, Apex University, Jaipur, Rajasthan, World Virtual Conference Forum, and is sponsored by World Federation of Science and Technology, California, and International Research Guide Federation, JRF, and EduAcademic. Thanks to all the bodies for associated with this event. I would like to express my sincere thanks to our special guest for today, that is Professor Dr. M.K. Gadolia sir, Vice Chancellor Sri Kushal Das University, Hanumangarh, Rajasthan, Dr. Anas Iqbal sir, Director, Wishes School of Management, Indore, Suhasini Arya ma'am. I feel honored to say that our leaders from Research Foundation of India shown their interest and organized this international FDP. My sincere thanks to Dr. Saurabh Jain sir, Chairman RFI, Professor Dr. Ashok Kumar Gupta sir, South Asia Board President and Vice President RFI, Dr. Priyadarshini Agnihotri ma'am, now South India Board President RFI, Dr. Rajat Sharma sir, National Convener RFI, Professor Ajay Jain sir, Central India Board President RFI, Dr. Sangeeta Bharuka ma'am, Vice President Central Board of India RFI, Dr. Subrato De sir, Secretary General India Board RFI, Dr. Manish Dubey sir, MP State President RFI, Dr. Prakashini Tiwari ma'am, President World Virtual Conference Forum, Dr. Sanjay Prasad, MP State Coordinator RFI, Dr. Sarita Rana, Secretary MP State RFI, Dr. Priyanka Chawla, Vice President World Virtual Conference RFI, Dr. Indra Dikshit ma'am, President Indore Zone RFI, Professor Kuldeep Agnihotri sir, Indore Chapter Head RFI, and all the board and office members of India World and all the members of Indore Core Committee, Central India Board Office Representative Ms. Priyanshi Dubey ma'am, thanks to all of you. I also wish to express my special gratitude to RFI Core Committee members and all team members of RFI from different states for their support and to run the program smoothly. Last but not the least, my special thanks to all the participants for their huge response, attending all the sessions very patiently and for valuable and encouraging feedback. Here, with a good note, I concluded my session. Thank you so much, everyone. Over to you, Dr. Prakashini ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Ajay sir. Ajay sir.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, thank you
Yes, sir.
so
Yes,
much.
sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Today's expert, Dr. Sangeeta Ghate, ma'am. All expert, all dignity available here. Dr. Suhasini Arya, madam, Dr. Bagare sir, and Tiwari sir, Vyas sir, सभी और चेयरमैन सौरभ जैन सर एंड वाइस प्रेसिडेंट डॉक्टर अशोक कुमार गुप्ता सर सभी को थैंक यू सो मच एंड थैंक यू ऑल पार्टिसिपेंट्स थैंक यू सो मच कल सुबह का सेशन है कल को भी सेशन है सभी पार्टिसिपेंट ध्यान दें कल 2 सेशन रहेंगे हमारे कल सुबह डॉक्टर विजय कुमार शोत्री सर दिल्ली सुबह सेशन लेंगे जो 7th क्राइटेरिया का होगा और कल शाम को डॉक्टर ज्योति पाटिल मैम का सेशन है जो 6th क्राइटेरिया पे होगा तो आप सभी कल 9:30 बजे से लिंक ओपन होगी 9 बजे से आप ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं 10:15 के अराउंड प्रोग्राम स्टार्ट होगा और कल शाम का सेम टाइम रहेगा जैसा कि रूटीन में होता आया है तो ऑल पार्टिसिपेंट्स कृपया कल ध्यान रखिए इस चीज को आप ध्यान रखिए थैंक यू सो मच ऑल ऑफ यू थैंक यू ऑल पार्टिसिपेंट्स
थैंक यू नमस्कार
थैंक यू ऑल गेस्ट
थैंक यू सर थैंक यू सर थैंक यू
Thank you, Professor Jain. Thank you, all dignitaries. Dr. Prakashini Tiwari, madam.
Thank you, Sangeeta, madam.
Thank you. Special thanks to Dr. Rajesh Vyas, sir, and honorable
Thank you. Good evening, Saurabh ji. Hello.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
नमस्कार
सौरभ जी नमस्कार अजय जी नमस्कार पगारे जी नमस्कार आर्या मैडम नमस्कार घाटे मैडम नमस्कार
Thank you so much all of you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.